I believe the school's the place to learn, to accelerate.
I don't want to just be handed the diploma. I want to work for it and have that accomplishment knowing that I've earned that diploma.
I think that prejudice is alive in Pittsburgh in certain areas more than others. In certain areas, you're like, okay, in certain areas like maybe Beachview, Brookline, you might see a Mexican, a white, a black, all friends getting
teachers
along.
are trying to give me it. It's actually going along great. I'm almost done with high school, going to college. Sometimes other students take away from it.
The purpose of school is to get somewhere in life, to be successful and grow, or just to grow up to be someone.
That I get there, as long as I graduate and I know that I've done the work that I was supposed to do in order to get to the graduation, as long as you're not handing me a diploma, then that is okay. As long as I'm taking the steps in the process that I need to in order to graduate, then I'm okay.
Attendant and the Dean of the School of Education at the University of Pittsburgh, they had a vision for offering students who look like you and I an opportunity to go to college. And so those two gentlemen, Dr. Alan Lesgold and Mr. Mark Roosevelt, they put together a very, very prominent and strategic team, high school reform team. And their goal was to transform Shenley High School, the former Shenley High School, into 3 separate schools: an International Studies Academy, a Science and Technology Academy, and a College Preparatory Academy for neighborhood students, again, like us, to prepare them for college. Now, over the past 5 years, that vision, it has taken on different iterations, but the mission has pretty much stayed the same. We are moving steadfast in the direction of sending all of our students off to college and beyond.
Well, I'm going to graduate in June. I plan on going to community college for a year. I have a family member that's giving me the GI Bill, so I'm going to go to community college for a year, then I plan to transfer to Pitt and pursue. I have mass majority of things I wanted to pursue. I wanted to pursue business, but then I realized, and I had some older mentors, people I look at as mentors that own businesses and don't have a business degree. So I was thinking I'm going to partake in something that I really actually love. I'm going to do sociology so I could get into programs like these and help young children like me to keep striving and progress, be that positive voice, because I feel like that's what people really need. Like, that's all we missing. Because we got the talent, we just don't got that voice in our ear letting us know, like, do this and keep pushing on this. You know what I'm saying? That you could become that. Feel me? That's where I'm at with it. So I believe I'm going for sociology and continue to pursue my other dreams as well.
We decided to expand it into a rites of passage program. It was initially a mentoring program because we thought that it was important to have leadership and personal development component added to that. And we had an opportunity to choose which school we wanted to come to. We had several choices, and we chose University Prep. University Prep, as far as I was concerned, represented some of the strongest leadership in terms of the various administrators in the building. I saw a core of kids that were very, very enthusiastic about our program. We had a core of males in the building and a core of teachers in the building who I felt were really, really invested in those kids. And I just remember the first day, I just felt like this is where we need to be. There was no question about it for me. In looking at the program and how it's come along, we revised the model to really be able to include a stronger component where they're serving and actively partnering to be leaders in the community. So that was a major thing that we added to the program. And in this particular year, our juniors last year, who are now our seniors, represent some of the strongest kids I've ever worked with in my life. Currently, I would say that the teachers in this building, the administrators in this building, Mr. Derek Hardy, Mr. Jones, Mr. Saldo, you can go on down the list, Mr. Bell, even the security, are some of the top professionals that I've had a chance to partner with in a school. I've never felt more supported in my role in any building I've ever been in my life. We have the latitude, the support, the guidance, the examples, the reinforcement. We have staff who've actually come up to our events, presented, helped with those events. We've been given everything we need to succeed, and there's nowhere I would rather work than this school.
The student demographic and student population for 2012-13, it comprises maybe about 4 primary neighborhoods. That would be the Bloomfield-Garfield area, Stanton Heights area, the Hill District area, and the Oakland area. And so within that 2 to 3 mile radius, students will attend our school. We also serve a minority of students from across the city of Pittsburgh through school choice. We have been a school choice option for families for the past 5 years, either through a magnet application or No Child Left Behind school choice application. But any family from the city of Pittsburgh is welcome. They're given the opportunity to apply and seek enrollment into our program. Our student demographic, our student population is primarily 95% African American. We also serve families who qualify for free and reduced lunch. Maybe 85% of those families can reap the benefits of a free and reduced lunch. And our goal is, again, to isolate every variable. There is no circumstance that will prevent our students from being successful into college. So some of the strategies that we exercise and employ are, college tours for all of our high school kids, and also making sure that every single 12th grade student has a bare minimum of 1 college acceptance letter to Community College of Allegheny County, but really begin to work on their college acceptance during their 11th grade year.
I teach because I want to, I guess, just help students. I want to help youth. I've always been interested in helping younger people, because just when I think back to when I was in high school and the struggles I went through, and I had some people in my life that were there to help me through it, and there were there to be my guides, I want to be able to do that for other young people. So.
What I want to see in the future for all of our students, education-wide, is for them to be successful. I like to be a testimony for our students because I grew up in an urban community and I am a product of the Pittsburgh Public School District. I think too many of our students feel that even though they grew up in a certain way, a certain environment, that's all there is. So one of the reasons why I try to expose students to different aspects, college tours, try to bring different people in, connect students to different people, is so that they can understand that there is more outside of the environment or the world or the circle or the bubble that you're a part of. So my goal is to continue to strive to do that, and hopefully by doing that, students will achieve what I have in store for them, and that's for them to be successful, because I believe all of our students, no matter what, can be successful. I definitely advocate and believe in the motto that if you shoot for the moon, you're bound to hit a star, and that's what I want our students to really focus on.
I feel very fortunate that I get to come to a job every day. I choose to be here. I love my job. I wouldn't want to work anywhere else in the world. And I have that option and opportunity. And so I want my students and the kids in this school to be able to have the same opportunity, to be able to choose their path and to be able to do something they're passionate about and that they love, and that they could also be able to do something that makes them happy and choose, their future and choose to make a difference in the world.
How I feel about my education is my teachers are trying to give me it. It's actually going along great. I'm almost done with high school, going to college. Sometimes other students take away from it being the way they are. Other times it's okay. I think I got a pretty good education compared to others.
It just gave me more opportunities to get where I wanted to go in life.
The point about graduating is basically that I want to graduate so that way my grades will be good enough to get me in a college that I particularly am interested in going to.
I give myself a solid 7, but I know for a fact that I could be a 10. I'm very capable of doing the work. It's just certain things within myself that I let hold me back from reaching my full capability.
The opportunities and the people that Uprep offered me and introduced me to help me think about my future.
That goal?
No, we went to college tours, and it made me think about, like, the college tours made me want to go to the colleges because of what they provide there, but
it's a pretty good school. I like all the teachers. Some of the students are kind of disruptive, but I kind of blank them out.
In 5 years, I see myself in college, still trying to get my master's degree.
A couple years ago, things were all over the place. New teachers, the uniform issues, neighborhood issues, so on and so forth. Now, this is 2 years ago. This is when we first started here. Here we are 2 years later, and you can already tell that there is a difference in the school. There is more of a focus in the school, that there is more of a commitment from the teachers. Now, there's obviously, you know, that percentage that are not going to be committed fully. But there is a change, and I would like to believe that, yes, this program had a lot to do with it. What we give, and when we still in the 30 young men that we work with, is basically to be the best that they can possibly be each and every day and to improve upon themselves in every aspect of their lives, whether it's home, whether it's community, and obviously whether it's school. We instill a lot of discipline, as well as focus, and as well as good behavior and good mannerisms and good character. And that's the main goal and the main principle of this program. And I can tell that the men that we work with, the young men that we work with, have become leaders in the school and have become, in a way, the example and set the standard.
This be our destiny. My young men mean most to me. They reach high to rise, our time no surprise. Divine plan, my man. Our time to share in tune ancient warrior bloom. Your mind be this universe, so I burst this verse first for us to unify this verse.
We'll take a detour. There's a good gym teacher, Mr. Donald. Yeah. Yes. Okay, back to here. This room right here is our resource room. It's like where everything happens. If you need scholarships taken care of, everything else, Mondays and Fridays, Mr. Ware is here to help you out. If not, any other time, you can come in here for grad project or anything. On my right is Mr. Geiger's office. He's our counselor. Anything else you need to take care of, college related, or anything about your future, you go here, or any questions. If you back up me real quick, we got a couple posters to keep tutoring, the Art Institute, some offers, some schools, some behavior sheets. There's one of the nurse's office, if you want. It's just usually like a parenting program in here. She's not really even a nurse, I consider her a parent program teacher. On the left is a little corridor to where you can get on the elevator. Not important at the moment. Some newspaper clippings. On the left here is one of the funniest math teachers you'll ever have. It's Mr. Kurt. Real good teacher, funny, bit corny, but he basically knows what he's doing in basic general. On my right is the grad project leader, Ms. Fevela, who is currently out sick for the rest of it today. But she's actually a really good grad project teacher and also a history teacher and literature teacher. So if you look on the camera's right, there's also another poster with some writing graffiti on it too. So basically, we as 12th grade, we're just a basic 12th grade. Like, you've got some bad ones, good ones. We try to help each other out. We fight. You know, it's just 12th grade floor. It's just another day in Uprep. Uniform as always.
The world is yours when you grasp it. Reaching when you add action after you imagine. Life fantastic. Heaven on earth. Live life to the fullest. Avoid the curse of not being ambitious, because that's the worst. Living without vision, you lose your worth. If you can't see, how you gonna be? If you don't know your purpose, then you truly not free. Trapped in doubts, trapped in fear. Before anybody else does, you gotta care.